Hello, I'm Dr. treating doctor in this clinic. How may I have your name, please?
Yes, it's doctor.
Okay. How can I help you today?
You see, doctor, I have this really tender spot which has a lot of pain on my lower back, and it's very much more.
Sorry to hear
Uh,
that.
yeah, I have this pain much more visible when I'm sitting down. It's really bothering me. What can you
Mm-hmm.
do with us?
Okay. Can I ask you some questions about your condition?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Can you show me where exactly is the pain?
Yeah, it's like down on the back.
Okay.
It's like a
Um.
bruise,
Okay.
dull
Uh.
pain.
Okay. You already described the pain to me. On a scale of 0 to 10, can you give a score to me?
It's like 6 when I'm standing and an 8 when I'm sitting down.
Uh, can you score the pain? Would you please do that? On the scale
Yeah,
of 0 to 10, give me a score.
yeah. It's much more when I'm sitting down. When I'm sitting down, it's an 8, and when I'm
Oh,
standing up, it's a 6.
uh-huh. Okay. Besides your back, have you had any other pain, for example, in your legs?
No, it's only this dull pain on my back.
Okay. Does it affect your sleep, work, or anything else?
Yes, it does because you see, I have this rowing competition coming up, and it's really bugging my training. I can't train well enough.
Okay. And have you ever had anything like this before?
I have had pains now and then when I'm training a little bit harder than usual, but this one's just much more.
Uh-huh. And do you can you mention anything that can anything special that can make it better or worse?
As I said, doctor, it's much worse when I'm sitting down. But you see, I've been having like really tough trainings these days. It might be the
Uh-huh.
cause. I've
Mm-hmm.
been training like 6 weeks. I've been training for 6 weeks and 3 times a week. And my
Mm-hmm.
training involves sit ups and, leg raises and using the rowing machine. And it's
Mm-hmm.
probably these trainings that's caused this pain to
I,
be much worse recently.
okay, I can see. I can see. And may I examine you now, please?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, my examination is over. Okay, based on the examination and the history you gave me, I think you are suffering from back pain, lower back pain, which is mainly caused by the overuse of joints and muscles, and because of the amount in the increasing exercises that you have. Is that okay with you?
Mm, Okay, I can see that, but I
Mm-hmm.
can't decrease my training because, as I said before, I have this competition coming up, and it's
Uh-huh.
very important for me, and I'm too busy to do anything about this.
Sure, it is. I totally understand you, but I think, in my opinion, your health is should be your priority as it is mine, and I think it's better to get some time and relax and just let your muscles rest for a little time in order and that lets you to have a better competition for the next time maybe. Is that okay with you?
Mm, no, I'm not really okay with that because I have this competition, and I'm too busy to see any physios or rest
Oh,
my muscles.
okay. No, I totally understand you, but I can give you some suggestion for treatment, like for example, some medical treatment, and also, as you mentioned, a consultation with a physiotherapist. Besides reducing the exercise regime or the exercise amount, uh, and just let the symptoms go away.
Okay.
And
So, what's your feeling?
mm, my feeling is so. I didn't enjoy that myself, but
Okay, what do you mean by so-so? What score would you give yourself out of 10?
score score I give myself is just 5.
Okay. So uh, which parts did you do well and you get 5 for?
Mm, I think information gathering was good.
Okay.
hmm And the greeting, the structure, I think it was good too. But you know, the time I wanted to give suggestion about treatment, I wasn't ready good, ready enough ready, and
So what do you mean by
obvious.
not ready?
No, I mean, I couldn't get to the point to give the patient a better suggestion for treatment, like, for example, to reduce the exercise.
You
Um,
couldn't convince the patient, okay?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't convincing.
hmm
Okay, so how about the ice?
Eyes. I think was doing her was doing it herself because she told me about competition, her concern about competition, and I could get it by helping her. By her.
Uh, yeah, you identified, but
Mm-hmm.
did you also explore?
No, no, no.
Okay. So, okay. Right. Let's ask about others. What do you think, guys?
I think it was good. Maybe just about the end of the role play about convincing the patients, as said,
Mhm.
giving more suggestion and giving more advices to convince her wasn't enough. I think so. But
Okay.
the rest of it, I think it was well.
Okay. So, who else?
Mm-hmm. Um, the greeting was good. The rapport was good, I think. The empathy was a bit not enough, I think. But the patient's concern.
There was no empathy, was it?
No, I didn't feel any empathy.
Just the first
But
part, I showed some empathy, but the rest of I didn't show.
Okay.
yeah, and then the last part, as you said, you want to convince the patient so that the task would be finished in time. So that's why she didn't get the time to finish the task, I guess.
Right. Okay. So, well, you said visible pain. We don't have any visible pain. So you said the pain is more visible. Well, the pain is worse. The doctor asked about. You said visible pain. The pain is more visible when I sit. So the doctor said that on a scale of 0 to 10. So
Uh huh.
what is the question? How bad is your pain? How bad is your pain on a scale of 0 to 10? And she said it's 6 when standing, 8 when sitting. And you asked the question again.
I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear.
Okay, all right. So you said, I think you are suffering from lower back pain. Well, she already knows that. She came for it. So now, does she want to know what it is? Or is the question a diagnosis?
Actually, she wants the treatment for that.
Yeah, she knows that she's got this. The question is not a lower back pain. She knows she's got lower back pain. So you need to say what we can do. So that's where you need to start. You need to say, well, I'm glad you don't have any serious symptoms, and I think what we can do is, and then you say your plan or your treatment options. These are the things we can do. If you do nothing, what happens? Okay. So in your information gathering, you said, can I ask more questions about your condition? You don't need to ask that. The patient is there to answer your questions. Okay. So you just ask questions. If you ask for permission when you actually have you want to ask a personal question, okay, or a sensitive question. So basically, patient's agenda and doctor's agenda. Okay. Ideas, concerns, and expectations. Okay. What is the patient's agenda? Why is the patient here?
For treatment. Seeking a treatment for his lower back pain. Her lower back.
Why?
Because he has a back pain. She has a back pain.
I need a treatment for back pain. Why?
She has a back.
What is she concerned about?
Competition, you mean?
Yes, I don't want to miss my competition. What is her idea? What is in her mind?
Back pain.
Okay, my back pain can affect my training. Okay. So what is your agenda? What is the doctor's agenda?
She has a back pain.
Okay. She has a back pain, and the back pain is simple lower strain. There's no red flag. And what is your expectation? I want to treat her back pain. Okay. So as you can see, your agenda is different. Okay. So basically, yes, you identified the some facts. Yes, she is, and you can guess that she's. She did say she gave you several cues that I don't want to miss my competition. Okay, and I have to train. I don't have time for anything. Okay. So, and these are the things that tells you, she repeated it 3 times. So that means that her eyes is different from what you think, that she is not here just for, just you tell her that it's a simple lower back strain and just go home and rest and you will be better, because she cannot rest. Okay.
Yeah.
So I need, so she says, I need a treatment for back pain and I don't have time. Okay. You actually mentioned that your health is the priority, or you said your health should be the priority for you. Okay. If you say it should be, you're telling her what to do. You can't
Judgment.
tell. Yeah, you can't tell someone what to do. That's the, as you remember, that is the doctor-centered, okay? Doctor-centered approach. What we want is a patient-centered approach. Okay. Now, to be convincing, what could we do? Now you identified, explored, then there were some cues, and then what we need to do is to address these. Okay, yeah, this one, expectation. She says, I need a treatment for my back pain and I don't have time. You say reduce your physical activity, and she says, no, I don't have time. I can't do that. Okay, and you say, okay, you can participate in next time. No, she doesn't want that. Okay, so the other thing you said, okay, physio. Okay, physiotherapy. No, I don't have time. Okay, well, therefore you need to say, okay, what happens if we do nothing? Okay, so these are our options. We can do nothing, and you carry on as it is. Then what happens?
Your condition get worse and worse,
And then
and then you cannot participate in any competition anymore.
you will miss your competition, and even if you don't miss it, you can't be a winner. Okay. Okay, so that's basically that's what we call the options, the treatment options. So if you tell them, if you tell, okay, we have some options. Our treatment options is one, to do nothing, and then this will make you worse and worse, and then you might get to the point that you cannot participate, or even if you participate, you cannot win the competition. So we need to do something. Well, the other thing we can do is to reduce physical activity temporarily and increase it more gradually. Okay, increase the intensity more gradually. And that's where the third option comes in. A physiotherapist can actually advise you how you can increase, or how much you can increase your physical activity. And so after each of these, you check, you trunk and check. How about that? Is that okay? How do you feel about this? And if she still says no, you say, look, you clarify your situation and your position. You say, look, I'm here to give you the best advice. You have the option of listening to me or just doing something different. But as your doctor, I have to warn you, this is going to be harmful. And basically, my responsibility is to give you the best advice. And the best advice is actually this. Okay, so you basically you clarify. The treatment options is about science and facts, and then ethical principles. When you have um, a disagreement with the patient, you can say, I respect your autonomy, but your beneficence says that you have to, your best interest is this, to reduce and to do no harm. Okay, so basically we have a difficult situation here because the patient wants something which is not in their best interest. And then we just, all we do is just tell them, that, look, this is not in your best interest and this is going to harm you and you will miss your competition. So, okay, so that is how we approach disagreements. So we respect your autonomy or your wishes, but we just need to clarify. This is not to your benefit. This is going to harm you. Okay? Okay. Empathy. She says, I'm in pain. 6 when standing, 8 when sitting. You don't even say, "Oh, sorry to hear that." "Oh, it must be very bad." "Oh, is it that bad?" "Oh, sorry to hear that." Okay, so you should say something. And yes, and I'm training so hard, and I'm really going to miss my training, and miss my competition. Oh, really? Oh, sorry. I hope not. Okay, so we need to show a reaction to those. Okay.